Um, yeah, I guess we're just hoping that the fans enjoy this one as much as the previous two parts of this film. I always feel a bit nervous about whether it's going to live up to the expectations that people have, but we put in everything we could, and we're as faithful to the book as possible. So hopefully, it will be enjoyed.
Absolutely. It's always thrilling and scary at the same time, you know. You don't know you don't know what to expect. We know so far that people love the first two chapters, so we are somehow um, we're hoping that they're gonna love the third part. I know that third part is pretty special to us, and I think it'll be pretty special to everybody. But you never know until it's done, until it's out there. So fingers crossed.
Um, what do I like and what don't I like? Um, with in the process of filming this, which was a massive undertaking. It's way longer than a usual feature film. I really like her inner strength. I like how intelligent she is and kind. Sometimes I get frustrated with her choices. At times I'm like, why are you doing that? But then I have to go, oh no, if I was in this situation, having the upbringing that she had, I guess I'd make the same decisions. So you should never judge your character, but there's moments where I'm like, Julia, don't do that. How about you?
Yeah, same. I was saying before with another journalist that you don't want to judge your character. You cannot do that. Otherwise, you're gonna play against yourself and your instinct. It's not good. But overall, I have to say that I love very much from Gabriel the fact that he doesn't really, Gabriel lives in two different lives and two different moments of his life. You know, a first moment where he was out of everywhere, all over the places, it was on drugs and blah blah blah, and that's something that I don't really like, and I don't relate to that very much. But then he tried to give an order to himself, to all his demons, and absolutely, I think that the fact that it was that it became basically a teacher, so he was passionate about it, and he used that passion to sustain and somehow cure himself, or at least survive to his demons. It's something that I really like and appreciate, and it's something that I do. I do that too. I really, when I think I'm drowning, for some reason, I always try to grab my passions, and those are the things that keeps me alive. Of course, I don't drink, not that much, and I don't treat girls badly like he used to do. But we all know that he was doing that just with Julianne mainly because he didn't know what to do. He was hooked from the very beginning, and he had this feeling inside him of vulnerability, and he didn't know why. That was completely the opposite of what he was trying to do, when it was actually did in the last 5 years, which is basically building a shell where he can feel protected and safe and strong. But Julia was somehow looking into that shell, and it was like, it's like a vampire, they have to escape from light, and Julia is light from Gabriel. So it was a very interesting process, a very long, challenging, exhausting, but interesting process.
Look, I think it taps into something very deep in humans, our want for connection and love, and the erotic, which the origin of the word actually means it's something close to life force. So what we're looking for is that, that passion, that feeling of being alive with someone else. And I think that's very primal. And I think, with all the, box ticking of things we have to do in life, and you know, just the natural running of things, that can be lost. And I think it's something that everyone craves. So that's why I think stories like this become very popular.
Yeah, I think that it's not necessarily it doesn't really make justice to define this story an erotic story. It's not erotic in a sense of two people that are, you know, physically attracted to each other. It's way more deeper than that. And I think that people somehow expect, as you said, the happy ending, mainly because sex is related. Sex is life, first of all, is what brings life to this earth, and it's a primal language that connects two bodies and to create something special, which is another person mainly. But of course, we have this impulse inside us, but this time is not just that. Otherwise would be a soft porn or whatever it is. This is very much about two souls that are you know, related to each other, and everything, it's so difficult because at the same time it's so special that every time that they touch, every time that they get closer, every time that they talk, there's like electricity. So it's way more complex than just, you know, um, than just a physical thing. It's a very ancestral attraction between two souls that they live in two bodies, in two different bodies, but it's very much about the soul. It's very much about, you know, the feelings, the emotions, the gaze, everything that it's not physical. It's what will lead at the end to maybe a physical act, which is the cherry on a cake. But it's not just that. It's what is before that. It's very rewarding and very overwhelming, and you know, somehow also real, because we all have, I think, experience in our lives, but it's very rare to meet another soul. It's very rare. We meet other bodies, we meet other person, but to find another soul, it happens maybe once, twice in a lifetime, maybe. So when that happens, it's everything. It's so special that sex is just the last part. It's really, it's
Also, yeah,
one thing. It's not everything.
Yeah.
Tosca is an absolute force to be reckoned with. Like you said, she is the producer, the creator of Passionflix, and also our director. So the buck stops with her with everything. In terms of working with her on set, she's incredibly kind, incredibly generous, and also laser focused in her vision. And that has, you know, really about being as aligned to the book as possible. So she's a woman who knows what she wants, and is intelligent, and goes about getting it. I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah, I would say that Tosca is rock and roll, and that means a lot.
Yeah, awesome. Guys, thank you so much. I hope this would be the first of so many interviews, and I hope that you guys enjoy the success and you have a great time and stay safe, and so happy to have the chance to talk to you.
Thank you very much, Juan Carlos. Good luck.
Cheers.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Bye, encantado. Gracias.
Bye.
Gracias. Thank you.